Okay, I wanted to make a little vodcast for you to see if this helps with hybridization. When you're working with carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, there's a pretty simple rule. If there's all single bonds coming off one of those atoms, then the hybridization is always sp3. So let me show you. Let's look at this first carbon right here. Do you see single bond, single bond, single bond, single bond? So everything coming out here is a single bond. So the hybridization here is sp3. Okay. Let's look at oxygen. You see oxygen coming off of here? All single bonds directly off oxygen. So the hybridization will be sp3. And looking at this nitrogen here, single bond, single bond, single bond. So everything's a single bond coming off nitrogen. So that is sp3. And then carbon here, all single bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of those are single bonds, so that's sp3. Okay, but look at this carbon, right here. I have a single bond and a single bond, but right here it's a double bond. So if I have one double bond coming off of there, the hybridization then will become sp2. Now it doesn't ask about this oxygen here, but since there's a double bond coming off of this oxygen, it will also be sp2. Okay, so if you have all single bonds, the hybridization is always sp3. If you have a double bond, one double bond, the hybridization is sp2. Now, it doesn't have a triple bond, but let's just say this carbon had a triple bond coming off of here. Then the hybridization would be sp. Okay? The other one that would be sp is if there's two double bonds coming off of there. So if I write this down, let me pull the program over here, this paint program. Sketchbook. Okay, so let me summarize what I just said there. Now, this applies to carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen. And you'll be dealing with those a lot. Okay, so all single bonds, the hybridization is sp3. If there's one double bond, if it's connected to one double bond, it doesn't matter if the others are single bonds, it doesn't matter. If there's one double bond coming off of there at all, okay. Then the hybridization, sorry, my thing just froze up here. There you go, is sp2. Think 2 for double bond. If there is a triple bond or two double bonds, the hybridization is sp. So a triple bond would be maybe something like this. So both this carbon right here and this nitrogen are both sp. Two double bonds would look like this. And you have a question like this in your homework. Okay, so this carbon right here is sp, but this carbon here and this carbon, since there's only one double bond coming off of there, it's sp2. Okay, so that's sort of the shortcut there. So I hope that helps get you started.